with comedian Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So it's all happening down at Waterproofing Central at the moment. It's like waterproofing the Hunger Games. No one knows what's going on. No one knows who's safe and who's not. No one knows who the next person to get fired will be. We're all living in fear. We're all being hunted like animals. I will admit, though, there are some people that are more fearful than others. Anyway, today we rock up and everyone knows. Everyone in the whole fucking company knows the boss has to get rid of 7 cunts. And he cleared out 4 from the city yesterday. And apparently the word was no more are leaving from the city. It's all out west now. So 7 cunts amongst the guys I'm working with, myself included, are on the chopping block. And no one knows who. We all have our suspicions. There's a few obvious ones, but no one is for certain. So we get in this morning and everyone's paranoid. Everyone's looking at each other like, do you know anything? Do you know anything, cunt? Are you fired already? And then the supervisor, he gets a phone call from the big boss. This is in the lunchroom this morning when we were signing on. And he goes, okay, you want them to go, do you? All right. Dave, Scotty, and Osama, we need you to head over to the other side. There's some work for you to do over there. Not fired yet. We get sent over to some other job to do. So we're like, all right, what does that mean? Does that mean like they're separating us? Because the people who got held behind at the job site in the morning were definitely on the chopping board. The Korean couple, who are the most useless fucking workers you've ever seen in your entire life, just the absolute fucking worst. Every single person hates them. But the chick, like every 2 weeks, makes a formal complaint about one of the boys saying they're being sexist or something. So they can't get rid of her like the minute after she's complained about sexual harassment or whatever. And she's just making it up. Nothing's ever happened to her. She's fucking the worst. She's just the worst worker. There's only one worse worker than her, and that's her husband, he's a puddle. He looks like a puddle and works like a puddle. Anyway, they get left behind and they're definitely gone. And another guy who just started like maybe a couple of months ago, he is also staying behind, but he's going away next week. He's going away for a month. So it's just going to be easier just to get rid of the cunt. So we all assume he's going. He's going to be absolutely fucking spewing because he's going to Europe and he's got no money. He's like, hopefully I'll get a big week the last week before I go to Europe and that should do me. And I'm like, well, I hope by big pay you mean $0 because that seems to be what's happening. He was even pissed off yesterday because he only got 8 hours instead of 10. He feels like he's pretty safe because he's actually good friends with one of the engineers. The engineer got him the job and he feels very safe. He won't be expecting anything. Oh God, he's going to be pissed off. Anyway, so that crew that stayed behind there, we all assumed they were gone, which leaves 4 more. And we all got the names out, the names of all the boys left, which was about 12. 12 boys are left and 4 have to go. So you got a 33% chance. And we worked out one other guy. He's definitely going. He's an absolute useless cunt as well. But he lives right next door to the fucking job site. So they've kept him on, but he's untenable now. When there's no work, you just can't keep the cunt on. So that brings it up to No, what does that bring it? Yeah, that brings it up to 4, which means there's 3 left. And we were going through the names, me and Scotty and Osama, the boys I worked with today. And it was hard to make a case for us staying. It was very hard to make a case for Scotty. Osama, a little bit more. Me, it's hard to tell because it's got nothing to do with work. Like, one of the guys in the city they let go of is one of the better workers. He's a fucking gun, and they let him go because the boss doesn't like him. So they're not keeping cunts because they're good workers. It's just fucking what's going on. So we're not even making that argument, like who's a good worker. We're just like, who has sort of like slipped by the radar, who's sort of like likable. And it's hard to make a case that I'm likable. Osama gets along with absolutely everyone. He has a chat with everyone. Everyone loves Osama, despite his name. Me, I'm pretty cranky. I've got my headphones in a lot. I'm on my phone. I'm ignoring cunts. I'm disappearing a fair bit. I'll have a chat, but I'm not really interested. I'm not interested in the banter at all. Tradie banter, forget about it. I'll check in for like a couple of minutes a day, like pay attention. Then I'll check out for like 6 to 10 hours. Like, I'm there. Everyone knows I'm there, but I'm sort of not like amongst it. And then we've got the English guy, Scotty. He's new. He's sort of like... He really wants his job. That's the problem. He reeks of desperation. He stinks of it. Anyway, we were like, all right, we're all fucked. Let's just say we're all fucked. And then I spoke to a few of the boys in the city, and the word coming through was I was going to be all right. And then about an hour later, another boy messaged me and said, I overheard your name being spoken. And I'm like, you fucking cunt. So then I was like, I'm out. And then I spoke to another one of the boys, and he's like, nah, no way, you're in, you're staying. And then I'm like, all right, I'm staying. And we just don't know. It's all up in the air. The fucking emotions are flowing and flying, and fucking, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? I thought I was going to be a waterproofer forever. And so I'm like, all right, well, maybe I'm gone. Maybe I'm safe. I think I might be safe now. And then fucking Osama leaves early today, and me and the English bloke, Scotty, we're sitting there and we're just analyzing everything. And then Osama gives me a call, and he's like, brother. He's like, I just got a call from the fucking big boss. He said for you and Scotty to go back to the job tomorrow. Back to where we were this morning. He wants you there. I'm like, what? Just me and him? He's like, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm going to another job site. I'm like, so it's just me and Scotty going there, is it? So me, Scott, the 2 Koreans, the other guy who's going to Europe, are going to go there. Everyone who's meant to be fired is going to this job tomorrow, is it? Is that what's happening? So I'm out, am I? He's like, bruh, don't know, bruh. I'm like, shut up, cunt. Am I out? He's like, I don't know, got in the morning, bruh. Just got in the morning, bruh. So now... it's all up in the air. I don't know. Am I fucking in? Am I out? I'm going back to this job with everyone who's getting fired. Everyone that was on the list that I made. Everyone that I was like 110, these cunts are getting fired. Everyone on that list I'll be working with tomorrow. So they're either gathering everyone together so I can watch them get fired, or I am also someone who's going to get fired. Who knows? It's fucking chaos out there. Anyway, I could use an extra like fucking month to 6 weeks work. If I can jag another month to 6 weeks, I'd be happy. If not, fucking, I've had a pretty good run. Anyway, let's see what happens tomorrow morning. Fucking exciting times. Hunger Games waterproofing edition. That'll do for tonight, and I'll see you the fuck later.